just going to show you our April Fool for this year. So it's if you get time, it's good fun. I don't do them every year, but we thought we'd do one, and it just lightens the mood. And so and that's the thing about it, it's lightening the mood. It's not laughing at anybody, it's laughing with everybody, you know. So just do the one as you'll see the one coming up. And actually what it does indicate, there are people who go ha ha, etc. But there are people who just see the headline. So actually people, you know, I think as you can see, it's about a sculpture trail, and actually it's looking for a £10,000. It's actually a rusty old shopping trolley. But there's people who just see the headline and have immediately commented on it, and that sort of almost, for a hyperlocal Bible, reminds you about some of your stories. And that's why some things like clickbaiting go on, etc., etc., or people just at this present frenzy that you feel there's this white noise frenzy, people just seeing the headline. Now, you know, you're probably the same people, or you might be that person in your history class at school who didn't really read the question properly, or didn't turn the page over, but it's the same thing. So even though it was an April Fool, it actually reminded me of something indeed. Artist Isaac Verrill. This is the launch, the unveiling of a really exciting arts project. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, I was looking for a new project to reflect Harlow in a way that represents my generation. And as I walked around the town, I kept noticing one particular everyday item, either on the roadside, in hedges, in ponds, front gardens, or just sitting abandoned on the pavements. And it became clear to me that this was something that reflected both the throwaway attitude of our society, but also the way which people can take something from its intended environment and utilise it for another purpose.
Have you looked for funding, and in fact how much funding are you looking for?
Harlow Council and the Arts Council have embraced the importance of creating this interactive installation exclusively in Harlow, a town that will truly understand and appreciate the significance of this programme.
There's just one, I believe, at the moment, but of this, and you're going to see it in a minute. But are you planning to have more and around the town?
I hope so. I hope we can have many more around the town, spread around like the installations currently around the town.
And will people be able to interact with these installations?
Of course, we're hoping that the public will add to it.
Was it difficult coming up with a concept?
To be honest, my job as an artist was quite really, in this case, the people of Harlow had already done most of the work for me. So my job was to identify suitable positions and locations for the installations. And once the installations have been unveiled, I expect that people of Harlow will, again, like I say, continue to add to it.
And so I think this is probably you've got a fellow artist with you here this evening, and I think this is probably an appropriate time to unveil it, and then we can ask you a few more questions. So would you care to unveil your art? It's a shopping trolley.
Yes.
Did you actually, when you say you're an artist, did you actually make the shopping trolley?
Well, it's not the actual shopping trolley itself, but it's what it represents.
And the rust, how did that come about?
Well, simple. It was, simple weathering.
And how much actually, for the shopping trolley, how much are you asking of the council and the arts? How much money are you asking?
We're hoping for about £10,000.
£10,000, okay. And you think you're going to get the people of Harlow, you think they'll embrace that?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Isaac, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.